رمضان 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 يا حبيب رمضان رمضان ليتك
Hi guys, it's Mimi. Welcome back to my channel. It is Ramadan day 15. I'm at Midas, which is like a car repair, I guess, shop or car maintenance shop. I don't know what you call it, but we're here. I'm into getting his car checked and some things fixed with it, hopefully. I think he's doing it because inshallah we're supposed to be going out of town later this week. I don't know for sure yet, but we're supposed to be going out of town. And yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm doing. And I'm kind of like eating cheese and crackers. I don't really want to film it because I know y'all are probably fasting. So I'm gonna edit this part out. Honestly, it's like cheese and crackers. It's not that appetizing, but just in case, I don't want to torture you guys. But at the same time, I think there'll probably be iftar food in this vlog, so I don't know. Today's vlog, I don't know how well it's doing. Let me see. It's doing okay. It's doing okay. It's almost at 200 views, which isn't bad. Oh, somebody said they're only watching my Ramadan daily vlogs this year. Oh, so does that make me special? Y'all know every time y'all tell me something like that, I'm gonna take it straight to heart. Like, y'all, yeah, I'm just literally chilling. And I need to be conserving my battery because I totally didn't charge my camera last night. And on top of that, I'm seriously a dummy because I didn't even bring the charger block for my battery. So, who's a terrible vlogger? Who's the worst vlogger of the week? I am. I'm gonna turn this off in case something interesting does happen later and I'm not able to vlog it because the camera dies on us. So while my scarf is jacked, I'm gonna have to fix that. Anyways,
USD is less there. Like the USD is like 87 cents there. I was like, what? I was like, yeah, man. I don't know. Started talking about it. I was like, yeah, me and my wife went to Indonesia, and we went over there. Like, you ball out once you get there. Like, all you gotta do, I mean, really the biggest thing is just the airfare. And it's like, yeah, man, I'm about to go to Singapore. I was like, what? You guys go to Singapore? I was like, yo, Singapore is nice. Like, oh, we're just like talking. But he said Singapore is real cheap too, cause like his sister or aunt or something went over there, and he said they got a chef, a driver, and like a maid or something like that for the week. Wow. And he was like, the driver was $50, the chef was $40. I was like, for the week? He was like, for the week.
Oh my god.
I was like, dang.
That's crazy. Ooh, are we getting tuk-tuk?
Oh,
were you doing something else?
I mean, like, scale of 1 to 10.
What you mean? How much I want it? Oh boy, you don't want to know that scale, boy.
Let me know the scale, bruh.
That scale broke, bruh.
That scale ain't broke.
At least a 15. But, dang. Should I go to Party City again and look in the front? Or no? I still wanted my decorations. We still got 15 days. Dang, we ain't gonna be here for part of it, though. Okay, y'all, so my husband just went in to get me something that I've been craving like really badly, and I'm not praying, so I be craving hard. But I don't know, I just want to take a moment to, you know, say that when you're married, like, really appreciate all that your spouse does for you because they love you. Like, because he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that, but he did. No, really appreciate it, and you know, appreciate everything if you're a guy that your wife does for you, because a lot of time we do it so strongly out of love and not so much obligation. And I'm sure there's guys too who do that. I can only really speak from the woman's perspective, but also women, like, something that we don't really promote in this day and age is really appreciating your husbands. Because, like, you know, like, feminism is all well and good, and I don't think there's a lack of feminism in the act of actually appreciating all that your husband does for you. And I know that not everybody has, like, you know, what people call the old school type of dynamic in their home. And, you know, even though I work sometimes and all that stuff, and I'll pay bills sometimes if I want to or whatever, like, in Islam, it is completely optional for me because God has given me different priorities in regards to my husband. But my husband is obligated in Islam to take care of me financially, provide a roof over my head, clothes on my back, food in my tummy, like all of those things. My husband is obligated to do those things for me. He doesn't have a choice Islamically, but he still does it out of love and caring for me, and also fearing Allah as well. And I think, you know, a lot of times husbands can get a bad rep, and sometimes us women can be very ungrateful in that regard of what they have to go out and do to sustain us. And I mean that more so in the case of like those of you who, like me, like I just work when I want to work, when I want to have my own money, you know. And in Islam, a man doesn't have any right to your money. I mean, you could give him some, you could use it on him, whatever it may be, but he can't tell you pretty much what to do with your money. So the fact that our husbands, those of us like me, our husbands go out for most of the week, for most of the hours in the week to work, and a lot of time they're at work more than they're at home with us, and they're doing that to provide for us and give us stability and give us happiness and all of those things. We really have to appreciate it and really make sure we're showing our husbands that we appreciate it. My husband, he went to work today. He went like really early. He's really tired, but he's still going to, you know, get his car done so we could go on this trip. He even came here to get me the snack I was really craving, you know. And he even doesn't mind if we go shopping if I want to. And obviously I'm gonna tone it down because I know he's tired. I probably won't do all that, but it's just like, man, mashallah, I'm really appreciative of him and everything he does for me. And it's in the Quran that there are women who will end up in hell just because they're ungrateful to their husbands and all that they do for them. Be grateful. Just in general, be grateful. Even if you're not married, be grateful to Allah for your blessings. Be grateful to your parents. Just show your gratitude and thank Allah for what you have. And that's my story. I definitely wasn't trying to like boast like on what my husband does for me or whatever, because that doesn't even, like, all that doesn't even touch the surface of what he does for me, and may Allah bless him, Ameen. But I'm definitely not trying to brag or anything, but you know, regardless, like husband or wife, whatever, like you really have to, in a marriage, make sure you're showing your appreciation and acknowledging each person's sacrifice in the situation. So I'm really rambling. I'm gonna stop now. Thank you, baby. So this is what I wanted so badly that Ahmed got. It's like rice cake and fish cake. It's a Korean dish and it's so good if you get it right. Like, honestly, not everybody makes it like this particular restaurant, but this is my favorite version. It's so good. Mashallah. Thank you, honey bun. Oh shoot. Thanks. Yay. Period craving achieved. Okay, that sounds kind of nasty. Hi guys, I look messy, but I'm back home and the night is over. I'm gonna go ahead and choose a comment of the day, and the comment I chose is from Isha, and it says, OMG, went to my library today and found so many amazing books. Sorry, I'm just so excited and no one in my life cares about my books that much. Well, I definitely understand and I definitely care, because I love books and I love finding new books, and it's just so exciting. Like, I know exactly how you feel. Congratulations on finding your new books. I'm so happy for you and I really hope you enjoy them, inshallah. Yeah, girl. And it's so funny because I understand, because I just discovered, I think it's called Libby, like where it's an app where you can borrow books from the library and audiobooks, and I just figured that out, and like I'm freaking loving it. Like, whoa, I'm getting all the stuff I want for free, like borrowing it. It's amazing. So I definitely understand exactly what you mean. So let's be excited together. Yay! I was supposed to give like an Islamic reminder on giving advice, but I don't even know where my laptop is, so I guess I should find it. I just came back in my room to give you guys the Islamic reminder for the night. And I know I said yesterday that I was going to talk about giving advice and the intention behind advice and all that stuff, because I found something good on it, which I have here. Wow, it's a lot of text. Okay, so I'll try to like get through this as quickly as I can, but it's kind of a lot of information. There's a general etiquette for giving sincere advice to which one who is compassionate towards the Muslim should adhere. This includes the following. His motive for giving advice should be love of good for his brother and hating for anything bad to befall him. Ibn Rajab, may Allah have mercy on him, said, with regard to giving sincere advice to the Muslims, the one who wishes to do that should love for them what he loves for himself, hate for them what he hates for himself, feel compassion for them, show mercy to their young ones, show respect to their elders, and share their grief and their joy, even if that is detrimental to his worldly interests, such as loving for prices to be dropped for them, even if that causes him to lose some profits on what he sells of trades and goods. By the same token, he should hate everything that could cause them harm. He should love what is good for them and hope for harmony to exist among them and for them to continue enjoying the blessings of Allah. He should pray that they always prevail against their enemies and that all harm be warded off from them. Abu Amr ibn Salih said, Nasiha, sincerity or sincere advice, is a comprehensive word which means that the one who is sincere should want all kinds of good for the one to whom advice is offered and should try to achieve that for him. It says he should be sincere when giving advice, seeking thereby to please Allah. He should not intend thereby to prove his superiority over his brother. That advice should be free of any element of deceit or betrayal. Sheikh Ibn Baz, may Allah have mercy on him, said, sincerity means being truthful and honest with no element of deceit or betrayal. The Muslim, because of his great loyalty and love towards his brother, is sincere towards him and advises him to do all that will benefit him and that he thinks is pure, with no element of insincerity or deceit. He should not intend, when giving advice, to shame his brother or put him down. The advice should be given in a spirit of brotherhood and friendship, with no element of rebuke or harshness. Allah, may he be exalted, says, interpretation of the meaning, invite to the way of your Lord with wisdom and good instruction, and argue with them in a way that is best. Giving advice should be done on the basis of knowledge and clear proof. Sadi, may Allah have mercy on him, said, wisdom dictates that giving advice to others should be done on the basis of knowledge, not ignorance, and that one should start with that which is more important than that which is less important, and with that which is easy to explain and understand, and that which is more likely to be accepted. The advice should be given in a kind and gentle manner. If the person to whom the advice is given pays heed to this approach, which is based on good wisdom, all well and good. Otherwise should be moved on to exhorting him with good instructions, which means enjoining what is right and forbidding what is wrong, accompanied by mention of the reward from Allah for doing good and the punishment for doing wrong. If the person to whom that is addressed believes that what he is doing is sound and correct, or he calls people to falsehood, then we should debate with him in a way that is best, which means debating with him in ways that are based on rational arguments and religious texts, which includes quoting evidence that he regards as sound and valid, for that is more likely to lead to a positive response. The debate should not lead to dispute or trading of insults, for that would defeat the purpose and serve no interest. Rather, the aim of the debate is to guide people to the truth, not merely to prove the other side wrong, and so on. The advice should be given privately, not out loud in front of people, unless doing so serves a clear interest that outweighs any negative consequences. Ibn Rajab, may Allah have mercy on him, said, when the early generations wanted to advise someone, they would exhort him in private, to the extent that one of them said, whoever exhorts his brother one-to-one, that is sincere advice. Whoever exhorts him in front of people is shaming him. El-Hudayl said, the believer conceals his brother's faults and gives him advice in private, whereas the evildoer exposes his faults and shames him. It says, Ibn Hazm, may Allah have mercy on him, said, if you give advice, then give advice in private, not in public, and by hinting, not by speaking bluntly, unless the person to whom advice is given will not understand hints, in which case there is no option but to speak bluntly. If you go beyond these guidelines, then you are wronging him and are not being sincere in your advice. It does say there is an exception for giving advice openly when it clearly serves the greater interest, then there is nothing wrong with it. And an example is such as correcting one who made a mistake in matters of belief or akida in front of people, lest people be deceived by what he said and follow him in his mistake. So if you see, for example, if I say something that is incorrect in regards to faith or Islam or what have you, you can correct me publicly to let people know that that's not the truth and give proof and all of those things. And I wouldn't personally even consider that shaming me anyway, because you're trying to correct people who may have taken what I said for face value and been misled. So I have no problem with that. But anyways, I think I'm gonna stop here. I'll share the rest tomorrow. If any of y'all like, comment down below if you want me to share more tomorrow. I know I just talked a lot. If you don't, totally fine. I know I just said a lot. I'll leave the link to this page in the description box. Hopefully don't hold me to it, but just check if you wanted to read it yourself. That's it, guys. That's the end of the vlog. Wow, I just talked for like freaking 8 minutes. I'll see you guys in the next one. Assalamu alaikum and peace out.